the DH rule certainly helped the Cubs in this World Series in a big way because it lengthens the lineup and it puts him right in the middle. But he had 3 hits. Ben Zobrist, the guy that the Mets so dearly wanted in the offseason, he went to the Cubs. He gets the MVP. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm going to tell you right now, Joe Madden is lucky because he almost overmanaged his freaking World Series in Game 6 and 7 right over to the Cleveland Indians. And it goes back to last night, bringing in Aroldis Chapman when most of us believe he didn't have to.
In the 7-2 lead.
Right, and even though John Smoltz did say that, keep him under 30 pitches, he should be all right. That was not the same Aroldis Chapman last night. And Aroldis Chapman basically almost blew it. He almost blew it when he brought in Lester. And Lester's throwing wild pitches.
Right.
And it was, well, I'll tell you what, it was one for the ages for sure.
It's crazy because Hendricks was pitching fine, too.
He just panics. I mean, he just gets, I got to get this other guy in. I got to get this other guy in here. I would have let him go another batter. But,
he finished the 5th at least.
But at the end of the day, they bring Ross in. He hits that key homer that you talk about because of the switch, the double switch and everything. But I just, it's great. It's great for Chicago. It's great for the Cub fans. It's great for baseball. I'm sure that those ratings were just off the charts last night.
Can you imagine the last hour with the rain delay and going into extra innings? How many people had that on?
It was just unbelievable. Now, if you were a Met fan and you came in here and that was Terry Collins making all these pitching decisions like he did last year with Matt Harvey and everything else, you'd want to. If they would have lost the game, he would have been
vilified.
Forget it.
He probably wouldn't come back because of it.
He would have been unbelievable. It would have been just forget it. And you can say whatever you want. The bats are what bailed them out. So the last 2 games, Game 6 and Game 7, that's who the Cubs' offensive team is.
Yeah.
And the reason that's who that offensive team is because they benefited from an American League rule. Schwarber was able to play. He won 3 for 5 yesterday. Seemed like Dexter Fowler was making things happen, and of course.
Everybody got on base except for Hayward.
I love the fact that Chris Bryant tagged up at third base and got there. I think Tim Tuffle would have been holding him up.
There were 2 big plays like that. Him scoring from third on that short fly ball, and it was a great call. I mean, his foot came in between the legs of the catcher. And then on the flip side, the Indians get 2 runs on a wild pitch.
Yes.
I mean, scoring from second base on a wild pitch.
It's amazing.
Was awesome because that made it 6-3, and then that brought him right back into the game.
Then you also have the attempted bunt by Baez with 2 strikes. That was called from the dugout.
Yes, it was.
You talk about overmanaging?
Yep.
This is what overmanaging
is. It's fascinating because they're both highly regarded managers, and they really are good managers, but you are right. You saw... And I guess it's a good thing. Your line, pressure is a privilege. You saw 2 guys who managed the Game 7 from a position of insecurity, panic, and you could see that just the abject desire to win a World Series because they managed that game like they've never managed the game before.
Watching Terry Francona, I think he got kind of stuck because, the other team is scoring a lot of runs. And at the end of the day, they both end up with relievers on the field that they didn't want in the first place. Think about that. Think about the guys that they ended up having to bring in.
Well, Andrew Miller comes in the 5th inning again.
Exactly, and he gets lit up. So both former Yankees get lit up.
Right. And it's the craziest thing about baseball. And it'll be one of these crazy stats that people talk about 20 years from now. When the Chicago Cubs won their first World Series in 108 years, who was the winning pitcher in Game 7?
Right.